Replacing lower control arm on the 87 Nissan Sentra. These are the tools. Pair of pliers, 22 millimeter wrench, 22 millimeter socket, 17 millimeter wrench. This pipe is to create leverage on the socket, a couple of hammers, and a pry bar. So I'm gonna go ahead and loosen up all the nuts and bolts, the ball joint there, 22 millimeter wrench, get that cotter pin out. That's 22 millimeters right there, and over here those are gonna be 17 millimeters. So I'm gonna loosen everything up and then get back to you. This bolt is on there pretty good. So what I did here is I wedged my wrench, put my wrench on it, and got it so it rests against a hard surface. And then I got my other wrench right here, and that allowed me to put my foot on it and push it with my foot and break it loose. Okay, to break this free, I gotta create some leverage here, and that's where this pipe comes in handy. I put it on the end of my handle, and boom, nice and easy. Keeps me from busting my knuckles or hitting my funny bone on something. Okay, so now everything's loose. You can see this guy's loose right here. I gotta pop that ball joint off. So the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna get this guy and wedge him in there, and then I'm gonna give him some wax with my hammer. Kind of pry him in there. And work on that foot round, maybe push it down. I'm gonna work it from this end too, and then I'll get back to you guys once I got that. So you can see I broke that loose, and everything else is loose. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and take off all the nuts and bolts and pull this guy out. So to make the installation process as easy as possible on myself, I'm gonna put the ball joint in first, get the castle nut on there, push it up, just get it hand tight. Then I can swing this arm over, get it in place, put this bolt through. That's gonna hold it in place for me, so I can go on the other side and get that bracket on, get all the bolts and nuts hand tightened, and then I'll get back to you. So now that I got everything snugged up, I went ahead and raised my wheel to the ride level, and now I'm gonna go ahead and torque everything down to specification and put my tire back on. Okay, we're all done here. This is a finished product. Everything's snugged up. I'm gonna tighten to torque spec. Don't forget to put your cotter pin in there. We're just gonna throw the tires back on, and that's it.